Hi, my name is Lily. You're welcome to my channel. In this video today, I am letting you know why you should come into the UK through the health and care visa. If this is a juice you'd like to hear me spill today, please stay tuned. I'll be right back. If you're a nurse and you're wondering if you can come to the UK and work as a healthcare assistant or as a senior carer, the answer is yes. Yes, you can come and work in the UK as a healthcare assistant or as a senior carer. All right, let me tell you something. If anyone has been advising you against coming into the UK to practice as a senior carer because you've trained to be a nurse for 5 years and you've been working as a nurse for God knows how long, therefore coming into the UK to work as a senior carer will be degrading your status as a staff nurse, that person is not helping you. That person with that fancy advice is not helping you, and here's why. Every single thing a healthcare assistant does are the things you as a registered nurse will be doing in the absence of a healthcare assistant. So you turn up to work and they tell you there is no healthcare assistant available. Of course, there's a lot of short staff situations going on in the UK. So you turn up to work, you don't have any healthcare assistant. You have patients that need to have a wash. You have the one that someone needs to help feed. You have the one that, for one reason or the other, these are the things that normally you would delegate that job to a healthcare assistant. Now, unfortunately, there are no healthcare assistant on duty on that day. Are you going to let your patient go a full 24 hours without having a wash? Are you going to let your patient starve because there is no one to feed that patient? If your load of work allows you to wash your patient, give them food, do any other job that you would normally expect a healthcare assistant to do, I do not think that it goes out of the scope of your job as a nurse. So I hear people, coming up with these fancy talks of you shouldn't be doing that job. That role is a HCA task. There is no job. There is no specific job that is healthcare assistant job, and this is the nursing job. The only difference there is that the healthcare assistant is not able to give medications. In fact, in some care homes, there are senior carers that have been trained on how to do medication administration. There are senior carers that are able to manage care homes safely. They also delegate duties. Okay, so if you have nursing qualification and you're outside of the UK and you are nursing dreams of coming into the UK to work and you have been trying to write your IELTS and it's just not happening, this message is for you. Please, the next time you want to write your IELTS, make sure that you are writing your IELTS academic UKVI. Now, the minimum level of IELTS required to come into the UK to work with the application process of senior carer visa, you are required to have a UKVI IELTS, the minimum band score of 4. Now, if you are a nurse, you can still use your result as long as it's above 4 to apply to the UK as a senior healthcare worker. And there is no shame in doing that. There is nothing wrong in doing that. Myself, for instance, I came into the UK as a student to do a top-up, change my diploma into a degree. While I was studying and while I was doing all other moves to get my PIN to practice as a nurse in the UK, I worked as a care assistant in a care home for 2 years, and I do not regret that decision. And to be quite frank with you, the money I was getting paid as a healthcare assistant was far higher than what they were paying me after I got my PIN as a nurse. And I'm like, what's all this one? I might as well just go back and continue doing my healthcare assistant role. But then, we get this our PIN and you start hyping yourself, oh, I finally arrived. And then you forget the days, your humble beginning where you were working probably in an NHS establishment or in a care home as a healthcare assistant. And then you start looking down on that road because you have gone one step higher. That is not how it is. So please, if you have your academic IELTS UKVI that you have written outside of the UK, hoping to use it to apply to get your PIN with the NMC, probably even in the process of planning to write another IELTS, this is me here asking you to use that one that you have already, that academic IELTS that has got the UKVI, use that to apply the health and care visa route. That one is a whole lot cheaper. It's a whole lot affordable. And remember, if you are doing this, you're not going to be paying your healthcare surcharge, and your application, everything is done within 3 weeks. As soon as you have passed your IELTS, the next thing you start doing is start looking for jobs. So once you've made sure that all the requirements is as it should be, just keep applying. All right, that would boost your chances of getting seen. Make sure your CV is up to date, your cover letter is spot on, and I'm going to make another video to tell you all the things that you are required, even make it like a step-by-step guide of how you can make this dream come true. Please forget about the fact that I'm a registered nurse. I have 20 years experience. We are talking about taking this opportunity as it is hot, like we will say back home, as it is hot. Take this opportunity, okay? Use your IELTS result that you have already, as long as it's the IELTS academic UKVI that you have at the moment. Use it to apply to come and work in the UK as a senior carer. As you land in the UK as a senior carer, you don't go to sleep. You don't relax and say, oh, this is it, I'm in the UK now, I'm working as a senior carer. If you want to grow from being a senior carer to becoming a registered band 5 staff nurse, because that's where you start from, as a band 5, what are you going to do? Register again and write your IELTS, aiming to hit your band 7 that is required for you to register with the NMC. There are so many people doing it. The thing with us people these days is that people might not be able to tell you exactly the truth they might not tell you the truth about how they're going about things. Okay, if people tell you the truth, you will realize that a lot of the people that are here as band 5 nurses started in this UK as healthcare assistants, myself inclusive. Even though I came to study, I worked 2 years as a care assistant before I was able to get my PIN. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, if you are new here, you're highly welcome. Thank you for joining us today. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that button so that whenever I post a new video, you will get your notifications. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.